Hello, one Fluffy Cafe here. Don't forget to comment, leave a like, and hit the subscribe button with your tongue. And welcome to Cinderella Phenomenon. I just like saying that word phenomenon because it's so phenomenal. Get it? Okay. okay. It takes a while, but after several days, Rumble finally allows me to go back to work. I cannot remember much of what happened when he was watching over me, especially that first day. It is all a little bit of a blur now, like it was all just a dream. Princess, back up on your feet. Yes, I am fine now. Oh, what a relief. Last I saw you, you looked quite pale. When? I dropped in to check on you in your room, but Rumble was there. He told me that he had everything under control. Why did you need to check on me? Because I was worried, of course. Maybe you've been working too hard. No, I am fine. Just tell me what things need to be done. Are you sure you're okay? She's fine, Anise. Oh, Delora, it's you! Delora suddenly appears before me, smirking. The princess is sturdy and a little too stubborn to let a little sickness get her down. I have not spoken with Delora or Buffet since that night where they decided to tell me about Mother, just thinking about what they told me. It's okay, girl. It puts me on edge. Oh, princess, why the sour expression? Allow me to calm you down with a little lullaby. Excuse me? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Oh, not that one. Oh gosh, not that one. That's the one you sang to me when you kidnapped me. How I wonder what you are. Anise, give me those work orders now. Up above the world so high. Anise! The tables on the west are yours, Princess Catherine. I quickly walk away from the bar and catch only the last little bit of Delora singing. Like a diamond in the sky, she sang. She sang that the night I was cursed. Hearing her sing it again is infuriating. Slowly fades from my mind as I go about my work for the day. I am still a little shaky on my feet, but not so much that I need to go back to bed. As I walk around the bar, I catch snatches of conversations as I serve food. I hear the king has been meditating arguments between his two advisors. Eh? That Mythos man? He reminds me of a snake, always smiling that slithery smile of his. That one and Alcester. Apparently there has been no end to their squabbles. I'm sorry guys, I'm just texting with one of my friends. Ignore the text. The king missed his monthly visit to the town yesterday, didn't he? I wonder if he's sick. There's been no word from the palace, but I suppose he must have come down with something. Nothing would keep the king from visiting otherwise. What is going on at the palace? You heard about the incident with the royal guard? Apparently lots of them have been getting dishonorably discharged. Oh no, that's bad. Found doing something to dishonor the king's name. Huh? Like what exactly? Not sure. That information is still under wraps. Oh, this isn't good. Because I remember there was this one guy in the beginning of the game, I'm not sure if you guys remember, whose name was Fritz something? I don't know. No, it had a weird last name. And he was a knight, and he wanted to see Catherine smile. That much I do remember from him. I wonder if they're talking about him. I am walking forward, not watching where I am going, when I collide with someone in my path. I feel a hand on my shoulder, and then another lifts my chin. Oh no. If it isn't the lovely princess, you're looking a lot peachier today. Oh gosh, why? Because you're not as pale? Because the color is coming back into your skin? I am still thinking of the king and the situations in the palace, and barely hear Rumpel's words. It isn't until he leans closer to me and narrows his eyes that I realize he is so close. Girl, focus! Ah no, Sleeping Beauty is truly awake, and here I was hoping I would have an excuse to plant a kiss on your lips, my sweet. No, you back away. You back away. Back away. Very slowly before I punch you in the gut. I don't care if you took care of me. I don't care if you had an ex-fiance. I will punch you. Not a single reaction today. Not a slight blush. Not a slap. Not... Are you still sick? Must I perform another examination? Examination? Yes, by looking closely at your face, into your eyes. How are you a Dr. Rumpel? Rumpel stares at me with surprise. I am not sure where the question came from, just that it was hovering in my mind. What? Princess, you wounded me. Wound me, sorry. I have not seen you do anything different from a niece. But my prescriptions. Even the people at the shop could tell us what medicines to buy. That's true. Fine, I'll show you. Rumpel's expression slips into something shockingly solemn. He looks at me gravely and extends a hand. If you would be so kind as to come up to my room, oh dear. Does going up to your room have anything to do with work? Thank you, Delora. Delora appears before me again, this time without the snide smile. She raises an eyebrow. I don't think either of your shifts are over. She looks at me first. Also, I meant for the lullaby to inspire you, not scare you, princess. It's okay. For a few moments she looks concerned, which startles me. The lullaby is certainly associated with a terrible memory, but the weight of that memory has dissipated over time, and as has my anger at Delora. Oh, that's good! It is still there, but holding on to that anger does me no good. I sigh and shake my head. You have a terrible voice. Ah, there's the princess we all know and love. She crosses her arms. Anyway, you don't want me to sing you into action again, do you? Please don't. Come to my room later then, princess. I'll show you proof. Proof. Oh yeah, don't doctors have a license or something? I don't know. That I am a capable doctor. Rumpel walks off, leaving me with Delora, who looks at me skeptically for a few moments. Something on your mind, princess? There were so many conversations I heard earlier, so many questions that I have. While I do not want to speak to Delora, I may as well ask her about something she might know. I overheard rumors about the palace. Did you now? We still haven't confirmed those rumors yet. Please. Look, princess, I know it's not in your nature to trust people, but trust Parfait in me, at least. We'll let you know if something is up. I am ushered back into work, where I spend the next few hours searching for more information. Unfortunately, everything I hear is just speculation. Good work today, Catherine. Has Rumpel already left? I think he went up to his room earlier. Thank you. Anise looks at me curious. What? You and Rumble have grown a lot closer, haven't you? Well, we are partners. But in the beginning, you didn't even want him as a partner. That's true, because I wanted to punch him in the guts. And now the two of you are friends. Oh, I have a friend? Friends? If Rumble considers me a friend, that should make me happy, but for some reason it makes me feel empty inside. Why? What else could we be besides friends? Best friends. Duh. My cheeks feel warm as I try to think beyond the idea of just being friends with Rumble. I'm happy that the two of you get along. Anise, I need to go. I told him I would meet him for something tonight. Oh, okay. Sorry for holding you up. Anise scrambles off, leaving me by myself. I stand there for a few moments in an attempt to still my thoughts, and then I begin to make my way to Rumple's room. Rumple! The door swings open, and there, standing Rumple, with a dramatic bow, he ushers me inside before closing the door behind him. I wasn't entirely certain you'd show up, Princess. Normally when you go places with me, it's out of necessity. True. All I came to see, this proof you insisted upon earlier, proof that you are more than what you seem. He places a hand on my back and guides me over to a chair. He requests that I sit, and I do. Here it is, my proof. You tried to read it while you were sick too. Oh, his journal. Your journal. I have seen him write in this before, but I thought it was for his memories, not for doctor things. He rarely even works on patients now. Rumple's persistence strokes my curiosity, and soon I find myself flipping through the pages of the book. This was the journal you had when the Martian found you on the street. You said it was empty then. It was. I have been feeling things from memory ever since I remembered my job. The book is filled with diagrams of the body, both inside and out. I have no idea what most of the words mean. What are all of the smaller words here? Oh, part of the pancreas, not very fun to talk about. There's the papilla, the pancreatic duct. Why is it necessary to use such big words for such simple things? For clarification, sometimes when you diagnose a problem, it isn't as simple as telling a person that their heart is weak. I continue flipping through it, with Rumble sometimes explaining things that are on the page, though I do not ask for the descriptions. Scattered throughout the journal are journal entries about his life. When I get to the last entry, I spot my name and begin to read, but before I can even get to the next word after my name, Rumple has taken the journal from... What did he write about me? Sorry, my sweet. You're being sneaky. But a man's words are sometimes all he has. Insult them, and you break him from the inside out. He thinks I'm going to insult his writing. But what do you think? Aren't you impressed with my sophistication, my breadth of knowledge, my intricacy? I'm hoping these are all words. You drew some pictures and wrote fancy words by them. Princess! I cannot help the little laugh that escapes my lips. Immediately after I hear it, I feel myself flushing as Rumble grins at me triumphantly. Your laughs are sweeter than honey, Princess. Because your voice is back, and you're no longer sick. I can hear it in all of its fullness. He takes a step closer to me and reaches out to touch my cheek. I flinch in surprise, but do not draw away. The rapid beating of my heart is not altogether uncomfortable, even if it does confuse me. He pulls his hand away from my cheek, then flicks my forehead. Why? What was that for? I wanted to see the way your eyes gleamed. You looked oddly vacant there for a few moments. I open my mouth to speak again, but Rumple surprises me by setting his finger on my lips. He inches closer to me, so close that I can feel his breath on my cheeks. Oh gosh, don't do it. Don't do it. But even when you don't speak, your eyes speak for you. No, look away. He's your partner. There he goes again with his compliments. I should be used to them by now, but lately whenever he compliments me, I cannot stop myself from feeling flattered. When I look into his eyes, I can almost see my reflection in them. Without realizing, I look away from him, feeling my breath stop short before I can breathe out. Are you sick, princess? You look a little flushed. Princess? He removes his finger. He does not, however, step back. I am still aware of his lips, so close to mine, and his eyes, which are still looking right at me. This feels different than your usual resistance. Could it be that you're embarrassed? No! He clears his throat and then he starts speaking again. In any case, it's so nice to have you back, princess. I missed you while you were sleeping day in and out. He missed me? But you have friends all over the Martian. Yes, but none of them are you. You are special. My heart plunges like a rock. I can feel it everywhere in my body, rebirthing from a place that doesn't feel like my chest. That would be your stomach. He lowers his face so that the two of us are seen eye to eye. I forget to breathe as his hands go to my shoulders. Princess. Yes. I inhale sharply as I get a better look at Rumple's face. Up until now, I have not stopped to look too closely at his features, but now I cannot stop my eyes from taking them in. Whenever you're sick again, I'll be there to help you, because I am a doctor, even if you might not believe it. All you'll ever really need is a little vitamin B. In one precious moment, every single bit of energy that had been between us vanished. I stare blankly at Rumple as he smiles at me. It's gone. No. I thought that one was actually good too. Rumple pulls his hands away defeated. I suddenly feel strangely upset. What was I expecting from him? What else could he have said? Suddenly, I am eager to look away from him. I look anywhere but at him, and eventually my eyes fall on a piece of paper. I recognize the name printed on the top, along with Rumple's signature in the response line next to it. Rumple moves to stand in front of the desk once more. That's... You are still fighting to breathe. Oh! I sent her a letter asking for my old journal. I'm convinced that's where the last of my memories are, but she refuses to give them to me. But still, I glance at Ria's letter, my eyes scouring the words I make a mental note of the address on the envelope. But don't worry, my princess, I'll figure it out. But for now, he reaches for me, but I duck out of the way of his hand. I have to do this now, while the address is still fresh in my head. I just remembered there is something I need to do. But princess, I will see you tomorrow. I pause at the doorway to glance at Rumple. See you tomorrow, princess, sweet dreams. Good night, Rumple. Gosh, he was so close to kissing her. No, she's underage. Dear, even if she wasn't underage, I see them as friends. I'm sorry. Done. I sealed the envelope over the letter I had been writing since I woke up, and now to have it delivered. After I have the letter sent off with the messenger, I return to my work for the day. It starts first with Mr. Broom and then with the serving. I look for Rumple, knowing that it is now his time off, and am surprised when I see him sitting not with one woman but with Karma. The two of them are laughing together. They're getting along. I guess that advice isn't too terrible. I give the best advice, darling. I'm a man of the heart. Perhaps not as much as I am, but I can give you credit when it's due. What are you two talking about? Oh, we caught him. Princess! Well, hello there, princess. Karma's mischievous smile confuses me. Even Rumple's looks surprisingly shaken. You did not answer my question. We are talking about matters related to the heart. Of course you are. I took it upon myself to impart valuable advice to Rumple. You are giving Rumple advice, even though you two are always at each other's throats? Even the bitterest enemies can become beloved friends. Beloved friends. All it takes is a shared interest. I have no idea what you are talking about. Oh gosh. But before I can say anything else, I am swept up by Delora, who calls me back to work. The day goes on, and soon it is almost my break. I go to the front to see if the messenger has returned yet. Oh, princess, there's a letter here for you. I did not expect a response. I open it up and stare down at the letter for a long time. Writing love letters to a secret lover, princess? Yes, I am. Rumple appeared behind me, his smile unusually small. He looks almost hesitant to be standing there. It is not important. I stuff the letter into my pocket and continue working. For the rest of the day, I ignore Rumple. I do not want him asking about this letter, just in case things do not go according to plan. He is obviously disheartened by my ignoring him, and his sadness only persists in making me feel guilty. No, girl. He ignored you for a whole entire week, and now you're doing it back to him. I call that revenge. This is not something he can know about, otherwise he will try to stop me. Almost everyone has gone to their rooms, including the very saddened Rumple. The only people remaining are Anise and myself. Earlier, Waltz came in, insisting that he speak to Delora and Parfait, and so the three of them are all off talking in the other room. Curiosity got the better of me, and soon I found myself sweeping closer to the door. I edge it openly quiet. Bleh, with my foot so that I can see what is happening inside. I don't think he was still alive. This is very troubling. He must have used a glamour, but the fact that I don't realize it was him that I... Is that the princess I spot peeping through the door? No, it's a robot. It's a robot. I try to hide, but all of the eyes in the room catch me before I can do so. Do you eavesdrop on people often, Catherine? I had no real reason to eavesdrop on them besides my own curiosity. It's no harm done, Delora. Catherine, are you almost done with your chores? Ever since that conversation with Parfait and Delora, I have noticed that the words Parfait and I speak to each other are strained. Delora, however, is unchanged. I expect sarcasm from her now, but she does not deliver. She simply stands still and looks at me somberly. I am. And what are you all talking about? Hiding more things from me? Oh gosh, are they? We're talking about the rumors that have been going around about the palace. What have you heard? I have a right to know what is happening at the palace. We would tell you if we knew for certain, Princess. Well, Walt sighs as he runs a hand through his hair. I know the timing doesn't seem right, but I really should show myself out. I have a show early morning tomorrow. He glances around at all of us. I'm going to excuse myself for the night. Good night, everyone. He passes by me. He smiles. And to you too, Princess.